Well, The Masked Singer has crowned another winner, Night Angel, who turns out to be singer, songwriter, and star of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kandi Burruss. She's kind enough to join us this morning to talk about the big win. Good morning, Kandi. Congratulations once again.
Good morning. Thanks for talking to me today. I'm so excited. I'm like super excited because now I've finally been able to share my excitement with everybody else.
Yeah, you know, your career not short on accomplishments anyway, but now you got another big title here, the first woman to capture the Masked Singer title. Where does this rank in everything you've been able to achieve?
It's pretty high up there. Now, I know a lot of people are like, but it's a game show. But no, I really loved being a part of this show. It's so over the top and so crazy. But at the same time, I love how it just brings so many people together and all from all walks of life and all ages are watching the show. And I was able to perform for people with them out even knowing who I was. And that's pretty cool because I'm only getting judged by my voice. I wasn't being judged by what you think of me on The Real Housewives of Atlanta or anything else. And I loved it.
Yeah, and I heard you in the last interview you did before you talked to us talk about all the great artists who've been involved in this in one way or the other. So yeah, it's a game show, but it's a pretty deep, talented game show. And I know what the last contestant voted off, who we were able to talk to, Barry Zito, when we asked who might take it all the way. And of course, none of you guys knew who anybody else was. I heard you talk about that too. He was like, man, right. Night Angel's good. Night Angel can do it. So that might have been his pick.
Oh, he said that?
He did. Yeah, so I mean.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
The scouts were really, noticing.
He was really good. The funny thing is, I did not know who he was, obviously, but I always noticed his demeanor. He seemed like a really cool guy. And so it made me feel good that he said that. But yeah, it was some amazing people on this show. Like, I couldn't believe Lil Wayne was on it, or I couldn't believe Sarah Palin when she had when they unmasked her. I could not believe that was her doing Baby Got Back. I was like, okay, now I got a totally different respect for her. She seems like a really fun person. And I think that's the cool thing about this show. It's like people may have an idea in their minds of what they may think of you or how they may think you might act. But then, you know, this show, it shows a totally different side of you. It shows people that, yeah, you really can be fun, or you really are talented, or they may not even have known about you before, but it gave, you know, different people a look at who you could, you know, who you are to them. So I thought it was great.
I got to say, too, it's pretty amazing that they can keep all you guys in the dark with everybody else, too, that you're just as shocked and surprised as everybody else when someone is unmasked there. I mean, we've done enough of these interviews. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know who's left or what's going to happen. And they're shocked when people get revealed.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, too.
Yeah, I mean, I think they do a great job of keeping the secrecy. I mean, from the time you get there, right, they give you, before you get out the car, they give you these socks, these little tall socks to put over so your ankles won't show. They give you gloves so your hands won't show. People can't see any skin, so they can't tell what race you are. All they know is your height, and that is it, because they keep us separated. So when we go to do our sound checks and stuff, you know, we're all separated. The only person I was able to figure out, because one day they were taking me back to the dressing room for my sound check, and I was going through this hallway, but I could hear Frog, who now we see as Bow Wow. He was on the stage doing his sound check, and so I heard the tail end of it. And we both were signed to So Def Records as kids. So when I heard his voice, I knew exactly who he was.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I know that person, but I didn't say anything. I didn't tell him. Sometimes I would just stand right beside him, laughing to myself, like, I know who he is. He doesn't know who I am.
That's that trained professional ear you had there, for sure. Well, real quick, on the heels of this success, and of course this is a weird time, everybody's stuck at home anyway right now, but what's next for you?
The next thing for me is I just dropped a new song, and it's called Used to Love Me. It's a dance record, and I want everybody to stream it. It's really, really dope. It's also featuring Todrick Hall. It's a great record, so please add it to your playlist. And then I also I have a new reoccurring role on the TV show The Chi, and it's in season. It's right now it's in season 3. and it's on Showtime. So it'll be airing June 21st. And I hope everybody tunes in because this is like my first reoccurring role on a scripted show, and I'm super excited.
Very cool. Congratulations on that. And of course, once again, congratulations on the big win on The Masked Singer. Kandi Burruss, thank you so much for being with us.